Now next one, that is actinomycetes. Actinomycetes is a group which shows resemblance both with bacteria as well as fungi. This group shows resemblance both with bacteria as well as fungi. That's why this group, it is known as link between bacteria and fungi. अब यहां पर हम देखेंगे कि बैक्टीरिया के साथ ये कौन कौन सी रिजेम्बलेंस शो करता है. Which features resembles bacteria? One, that it is prokaryotic in nature. Prokaryotic है जिसकी वजह से present है primitive nucleus. That is nucleoid. Along with that, this is a gram-positive bacteria. I'm representing gram-positive by this symbol. This is gram-positive bacteria where cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. Cell wall is made up of PG, peptidoglycan. Now features resembling fungi, one is somatic phase. Somatic phase, that is non-reproductive phase. In the non-reproductive phase, this bacteria form filamentous branched structure. Non-reproductive phase के अंदर ये जो बैक्टीरिया है ये फॉर्म करता है filamentous branch structure. This filamentous branch structure which is formed, this is known as hyphae. अब बहुत सारे हाइफे एग्रीगेट करेंगे. Yes, several hyphae, they will aggregate. After the aggregation, they will form a network. Aggregation के बाद एक network बनेगा. That network which is formed, that is known as mycelium. तो जो mycelium hyphae fungi के अंदर बनते हैं, same structure is also seen in actinomycetes. That's why it is known as link between bacteria and fungi. Because of this nature, actinomycetes is also known as mycelial bacteria. Mycelium बन रहा है, so it is known as mycelial bacteria. Along with that, also known as ray fungi. Along with the somatic phase, it also shows similarity with respect to reproductive structures. Reproductive structures. सबसे कॉमन asexual structure जो फंजाई के अंदर बनता है, that is spores. Yes, asexual structure, that is spore. The spore formation is also occurring here. Three types of the spores can be formed in actinomycetes, that is conidia, sporangiospore, and ओइडिया. तीन तरह का स्पोर जो फंजाई में बनता है can also be formed in this group. Now I will be discussing these spores in detail in fungi kingdom, not over here. Now after this, one important feature about the cell wall. In the cell wall there is presence of fatty acid. सेल वॉल के अंदर फैटी एसिड प्रेजेंट है. दिस फैटी एसिड विच इज प्रेजेंट, दैट इज माइकोलिक एसिड, जो एक्टिनोमाइसिटीज डिजीज कॉजिंग है, पैथोजेनिक है. जो पैथोजेनिक एक्टिनोमाइसिटीज है उसके अंदर ये जो माइकोलिक एसिड है, इट इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू अ टॉक्सिन. इट इज कन्वर्टेड into toxin. The name of toxin is mycozoid. Mycozoid. One of pathogenic disease causing actinomycetes is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. As name suggests, it causes disease in humans, that is TB, tuberculosis. Now after this, I will be dealing with staining in actinomycetes. In some of the actinomycetes, one example is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Around the cell, there is presence of thick covering. इस सेल के आसपास एक थिक कवरिंग है. थिक कवरिंग होने की वजह से इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू स्टेन दिस सेल. इस सेल को स्टेन करना डिफिकल्ट है. तो इस सेल को स्टेन करने के लिए लॉट ऑफ हीट इज अप्लाइड. सेल को स्टेन करने के लिए हीट अप्लाई करते हैं. So after the application of heat along with the stain, now this cell, it can be stained. तो अब आप देख रहे हैं ये जो सेल है ये स्टेन्ड हो गया. अब ये जो सेल है जो स्टेन्ड हो गया है, इस सेल को हम डी स्टेन करते हैं. यू नो, फॉर द डी स्टेनिंग, for the de-staining chemical which is utilized, one of the chemical that is alcohol. जब हमने इस बैक्टीरिया को अल्कोहल से de-stain करने की कोशिश की, de-staining was not possible. This bacteria cannot be de-stained with the help of alcohol. अल्कोहल से de-stain नहीं हो रहा, तो अब हमने क्या किया, अल्कोहल के साथ साथ थोड़ा सा एसिड डाल दिया. अल्कोहल के साथ साथ थोड़ा सा एसिड डाल दिया. बट इवन आफ्टर द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ एसिड, दिस बैक्टीरिया कैन नॉट बी डी-स्टेन. ये जो बैक्टीरिया, इसको आप एसिड से भी डी-स्टेन नहीं कर सकते. दैट्स व्हाई दिस कैटेगरी ऑफ बैक्टीरिया इज ऑल्सो नोन एज acid fast bacteria. Cannot be de-stained with acid. That's why this bacteria, it is known as AFB. Yes, you please write full form of this, that is acid fast bacteria. So acid fast bacteria is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. This is one of the example. Now I will be dealing with some significance of actinomycetes. One of the significance of actinomycetes is nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation करेगा. Actinomycetes which can perform nitrogen fixation, that is Frankia. जो actinomycetes nitrogen fixation करेगा, that is Frankia. But this Frankia can perform nitrogen fixation only in symbiotic condition. It can perform nitrogen fixation only in symbiotic condition. It is associated with plants performing nitrogen fixation, और plant के अंदर जो structure बनेगा for nitrogen fixation, that is root, nodule. You might have heard about a bacteria that is Rhizobium. वो भी नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन करता है. सिम्बायोटिक नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन, वो भी रूट नोड्यूल बनाता है, बट राइजोबियम परफॉर्म नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन इन लेग्यूमिनस प्लांट, legumes like pea, gram, soybean. But please make it clear, Frankia will perform nitrogen fixation in non-leguminous plant. Perform nitrogen fixation in non-leguminous plant. So I'm writing certain examples of non-leguminous plant जहां पर ये बैक्टीरिया नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन करेगा. One example you can write it down here, that is Myrica, Ulmus, Casuarina, and Jingo. तो ये जितने भी मैंने एग्जाम्पल्स लिखे हैं, इसमें से ये जो फर्स्ट 3 एग्जाम्पल्स हैं, दे रिप्रेजेंट एंजियोस्पर्मिक प्लांट, और ये जो मैंने एग्जाम्पल लिखा है, दिस इज जिम्नोस्पर्मिक प्लांट. राइट. तो आज हमने जिम्नोस्पर्मिक प्लांट पढ़ा है जहां पर नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन होती है, दैट इज Jingo. And in the last class, we studied one example more. I cited one more example, that is Cycas. Cycas के अंदर भी नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन होगा, but that is not performed by the actinomycetes. That is performed by cyanobacteria in the roots, and those roots, they are known as coralloid roots. So it's clear. जिंगो के अंदर नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन करेगा फ्रैंकिया, एक्टिनोमाइसिटीज, पर साइकस के अंदर नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन करेगा एनाबीना, एंड फॉर्मिंग रूट्स, दैट इज coralloid roots, and special roots, that is coralloid 1. Now next function, next importance of actinomycetes is that actinomycetes is a group from which several antibiotics they are obtained. More than 100 antibiotics can be obtained from this group. जो first antibiotic discover हुआ था, antibiotic which was first discovered, that is penicillin. ये जो penicillin है, this is not bacterial based antibiotic, this is फंजाई बेस्ड एंटीबायोटिक, फंगल बेस्ड एंटीबायोटिक, और जिस फंजाई से इसको एक्सट्रैक्ट किया था, दैट फंजाई इज पेनिसिलियम, दैट इज पेनिसिलियम. दिस वर्क वॉज परफॉर्म्ड बाय द साइंटिस्ट फ्लेमिंग. And as I have discussed this previously also, ये जो एंटीबायोटिक है, it can only kill gram-positive bacteria. It can kill only gram-positive bacteria, so it is a narrow-spectrum antibiotic. Narrow-spectrum antibiotic. ये तो हो गया एंटीबायोटिक जो obtained हुआ था फंजाई से. But now here I will be citing example of antibiotic which was extracted from bacteria. First antibiotic which was extracted from bacteria, that is streptomycin. Streptomycin को extract किया है from actinomycetes, that is Streptomyces. Was extracted from actinomycetes, that is Streptomyces. And this Streptomyces and this work on the Streptomyces was performed by the scientist Waxman. Right. Now, streptomycin is different from penicillin is that it has the ability to kill both gram-positive as well as gram-negative bacteria. So now it comes under the category of broad-spectrum antibiotic. It is broad-spectrum antibiotic. Now, after dealing with the actinomycetes, I will be dealing with the last group of bacteria, that is Archaebacteria. Archaebacteria is primitive bacteria, primitive group of bacteria. Gram-negative bacteria, also known as living fossil. Now, why known as living fossil? ये सबसे primitive bacteria है और आज भी ये अर्थ सरफेस के ऊपर प्रेजेंट है without any much changes. Yes, primitive organism still present on Earth's surface without much changes. As I have discussed in the previous classes, Archaebacteria can tolerate extreme environmental conditions, survive in extreme conditions like anaerobic condition, high temperature, low pH, high salt concentration. अब एक्सट्रीम कंडीशंस के अंदर सरवाइव करने के लिए इस आर्कीबैक्टीरिया के अंदर बहुत सारी मॉडिफिकेशंस है एज कंपेयर टू रेस्ट ऑफ द बैक्टीरिया. आर्कीबैक्टीरिया शोज सेवरल फीचर्स which allow bacteria to tolerate extreme conditions. So now I will be dealing some of the features which are involved in this. To explain these features, I will be comparing Archaebacteria with Eubacteria. First feature which allow Archaebacteria to tolerate stress condition, this presence of differential cell wall. As we have studied in the previous classes, that in the Eubacteria cell wall is made up of murin. Cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan के अंदर दो components हैं. One amino acid L and D amino acids, levo and dextrorotatory. Second one, there is presence of sugars. Two type of the sugars we have studied, that is NAM and another one is NAC. So this is composition of wall of Eubacteria. Now let's see what is there in Archaebacteria. Archaebacteria के अंदर जो wall है, the wall is made up of pseudomurin. It is not true murin, it is known as pseudomurin. One, in this pseudomurin, D amino acids, they are absent, only there is presence of L form. सिर्फ L form of amino acid है. Second feature, that in the archaebacterial cell wall, NAM is absent. NAM absent है. That is N-acetyl muramic acid. NAM की जगह पर जो compound present है, please write name of that compound. That is N-acetyl talosa myuronic acid. Right. Instead of the enam, there's presence of this N-acetyl talosamyuronic acid. सेल वॉल के बाद सेकेंड फीचर जो टॉलरेंस क्रिएट करता है, दैट फीचर इज सेल मेम्ब्रेन. यू बैक्टीरिया के अंदर वन ऑफ द कंपोनेंट ऑफ सेल मेम्ब्रेन इज लिपिड्स. यस, तो ये मैंने बनाए हैं फॉस्फोलिपिड. फॉस्फोलिपिड के अंदर ये वाला जो पार्ट है, दिस इज हेड. ये वाला जो पार्ट है, ये है टेल. एंड दीज टेल्स दे आर मेड अप ऑफ फैटी एसिड्स. ये जो दो टेल है, ये बनी हुई है फैटी एसिड्स की. टेल इज जॉइंड विद दिस पार्ट विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ लिंकेज. टेल जुड़ा हुआ है इस पार्ट से with the help of a linkage. This linkage which is involved, that is ester linkage, like this. जो linkage involved है, that is ester linkage. Got this? But in the case of Archaebacteria, you will see linkage which is involved here, that is ester linkage, that is ether linkage. So here linkage involved is ester linkage, and in this case ether linkages. Now next feature which I have already discussed in previous classes, that in eubacteria, these fatty acids which are present, they are unbranched fatty acids. But in Archaebacteria, these fatty acid chains, they are branched in nature. Branched fatty acid. Branched fatty acid consists of 20 carbon. ये जो branched fatty acids है, they have 20 carbon, and these branched fatty acid chains, these branched fatty acids, they are known as phytonyl chains. Got this? Now last feature, in the eubacteria, in the cell membrane, lipids, they are present in the form of bilayer. Yes, this type of arrangement is there, bilayer arrangement. Lipids are arranged in the form of 2 layers. But in the case of Archaebacteria, Archaebacteria के अंदर ये जो फैटी एसिड्स है इन दी अपर लेयर, और ये जो फैटी एसिड्स है इन दी लोअर लेयर, these fatty acid chains, they can show joining. So you can see ये जो फैटी एसिड चेन्स है, ये जॉइनिंग शो कर रही हैं. अगर फैटी एसिड चेन्स की जॉइनिंग हुई, नाउ इट विल नॉट गिव द अपीयरेंस ऑफ बाइलेयर, नाउ इट विल गिव द अपीयरेंस ऑफ मोनोलेयर. श्योरली अगर मोनोलेयर बनेगी, membrane will become strong, membrane will become more and more stable, due to which this bacteria can tolerate stress condition. So here this formation of monolayer, please write it down, and in this case this formation of bilayer. So these are main points which differentiate eubacteria from Archaebacteria. Now in the next class, I will be dealing with the types of Archaebacteria. 3 categories I will be dealing in the next class. Thank you so much.